Welcome to International Securities Exchange's podcast series. Facilitated by renowned educators, ISE podcasts are intended to teach beginning as well as seasoned investors the ins and outs of trading. To find an updated list of podcasts, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts. Please be sure to listen to our important message following this episode regarding the risks of investing in exchange-traded options.
Let's see, a couple other thoughts here. Is it acceleration bands included in the trade station tool set? No, Lee. Just give us a call at our 800 Big Trends number, and we can get you more information about how you can add acceleration bands to your trade station tool set. Let's see. Do I find that more traders are coming into FX options and FX trading? Absolutely. We're seeing that, because of obviously some of the concerns about the stock market, you're seeing a lot of people say, how do I, get into something that's going to be maybe a little bit of a different area, maybe get some diversification. And like I said, I think that the bottom line is that, you're looking at a situation in which you've got a pretty fundamental long-term negative outlook for the U.S. dollar. And so you start thinking about it, whether you're a U.S. investor and resident or whether you're overseas, the reality is, you want to have, since a lot of your holdings get denoted in dollars, you want to have some way to hedge that as well. So this gives you a great way to hedge it, in my opinion, and that's what I like about it, is I can say, okay, I can get that hedge, and you might say, even if you look at something that looks like it doesn't have a lot of contracts traded yet, if you buy an in-the-money option, you can really reduce the impact of that bid-ask spread and really look at the theoretical values and say, okay, if I just show the market maker, okay, I'm willing to pay a little bit more than the theoretical to buy an option or a little bit less than the theoretical to sell an option. To me, that's a lot of times where I'll get filled. You don't have to always pay the bid and the ask, as long as you give the market maker a little bit of the action there to get paid on their end. Then it tends to work out from my perspective as far as getting filled. Let's see. Where can you find more information on condors and other types of option strategies? I know ISE's got a lot of information on their site, on the ise.com/fx, and then, of course, for just general option strategies, just do a Google search. Just type iron condors or options strategies, condors, credit spreads, other things we've talked about today. Watch the archives again. I know I tend to blow through stuff real quickly. For the newer traders, might seem like we're going a mile a minute. You might feel like you're drinking through the fire hose, but the reality is that when you rewatch the archives, not just mine, but also the other ones there at the ise.com/fx site, that you really can reinforce these principles, and you'll be amazed what you'll pick up upon the second or even third viewing of the same material, because you're starting to layer your knowledge. As you're learning about this, it's all about building up layers. I try to include something in there for all levels of traders in these webinars, and so as you build your knowledge and grow your awareness, you're going to pick up other nuances of trading as you reinforce that knowledge. We also have acceleration bands and my other tools in the Metastock platform, so just, again, call us at our 800 Big Trends number for that. And also, if you'd like a free trial of our services, just drop me an email, price@bigtrends.com. It's a real simple one to remember from our Big Trends site. So basically, I'll just type that in one more time, and then let's see what other questions we've got just to wrap up. Or, Steve, you may have some final things you want to say as well. Let's see, type in my email in here. And Steve says, well, okay, I think we got to wrap it up here. Last question. Which website can I go to see the past year of AUX from Edward? Basically, you should be able to see a lot of that history on the ISE site, and so I encourage you to go there first. That's iseoptions.com/FX. So I just want to thank Steve for setting these up. I thank everybody for the extra time since I got started a little bit late, but I gave you more than the hour's worth for the money, so I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see how those views play out based on what the indicators do. Always remember, follow your plan, follow what your indicators are. Don't start making rationalizations in your mind. Let the chart tell the tale. That, in my experience, makes you a much better trader to manage your risk as well as to ride the trends as they start to develop in your favor. So thanks again, Steve. Always a pleasure to be with you and everybody else here tonight.
Price, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You gave us almost two presentations. One was your methodology, at least some of it, and then looking at the current price action was really quite interesting to see, that, like you said, a lot of traders look at that 200-day moving average and think it's an automatic buy. You said be careful, look at the structure at the end, Of course, each case may be a little bit different, but it's always interesting every time you come back, Bryce. So thanks so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Please, everybody, check out, or you can call 1-800-BIG-TRENDS. Go and check out Bryce's Big Trends, www.bigtrends.com. Thanks so much, Bryce. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve. It's always a pleasure. Hope to see you again soon.
Have a nice night, Bryce.
Trade well. All right.
Thank you. Yes, thanks so much. On the behalf of the ISC, I just want to remind everyone that we'll be back on Thursday with a special webinar. Chuck Crooks will be talking about what's going on with the U.S. dollar. So come back at 4:30, and as Bryce said, archives are always available. So if you missed one or you missed the last couple, please come back. But we will have another live event on Thursday at 4:30 Eastern Time. So please sign up at www.ise.com/FX. Have a great evening and have a safe trading day tomorrow. Thanks so much for attending the ISC webinar. This is your host, Steve Meisinger, wishing you a nice evening. Good night now.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To find more podcasts on options, stocks, alternative markets, and market data, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts.